Welcome back, homeowners. You are tuned into the homeowner hotline. We're selling smart is the standard and not the dream. I'm your host, Yhotzmine Fields. I'm a certified real estate negotiator, a Ramsey trusted pro. I'm also a Tampa Bay local expert, and let's be honest, your go-to gal for getting your home sold, not just listed.
And I'm Jennifer, your co-host, the staging addict, if you will, the detail inspector, and the one who will gently but firmly tell you to hide your SpongeBob shower curtain before photos for your live listing.
You don't want that?
Not particularly. But we are here to help you sell confidently, profitably, and without losing sleep, unless it's for excitement.
So today we're going to break down the whole seller process like a playbook. We're not going to gatekeep. We're going to give you strategies to help you win as a seller.
Right. So whether you're selling soon or you're saving this for later, this episode is your blueprint.
So Jennifer, let's start where the money starts. Preparation. Homes that shine get great and tons of attention, and homes that need help get low offers.
Or none.
Yeah.
So listen, a clean, crisp, well-presented home is like putting on a tailored suit instead of your pajamas for a job interview. Both could work, but only one gets the job done.
All right. So with that being said, let's talk about the prep that goes into paying you.
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely say our first part would be fresh paint. It is a cheap, prep, makes things look clean. It's get rid of the kids' scratches on the walls and the stickers that are stuck there.
Take away also the personalized colors that you guys have, those purples, greens, yellows, things like that.
Yeah.
You want to go with more of a grayish or a beige, warm white. Bright white is something that's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
But fresh paint is kind of like the facelift that you kind of need.
Definitely. I would say another major prep tip would be the curb appeal, mulching, put down some fresh mulch or rock, getting rid of weeds and all of those overbearing bushes that take up the whole front entrance of your house.
Absolutely. And pressure wash.
Please, pressure wash. Your sidewalk, not maybe the sidewalk, but the entryway walk for sure. And even the lanai into your home, the light fixture above there, get those spider webs down and really get that green mold that's been growing for the past 2 years.
Absolutely. Check out for, any kind of wasp nest or dirt daubers. We've had people that are not native to Florida come in to look at a home and they don't want to go in because they're petrified of what's in those things or what can get there.
Out of that mud thing up above me.
Yeah. And if you guys have a patio out back with a pool or just a patio, pressure wash that area as well.
Yes. The back is as important. Maybe not as important. The curb appeal is what everyone sees first, but the back is definitely important too. Another thing would be to declutter.
40 to 50%. If you're wondering if it's too much, it's not too much. Do a little more.
And then more.
And then more.
Less is more.
Yes. And we like to tell you to take it down anything, like any of your personal family photos. The reason for that is I can't tell you how many times I've taken a buyer into a home and they walk right up to the family photo, making eye contact, trying to figure out who you are as a seller. That's not why they're there.
No, you want them to picture themselves in your house, not you in your
Right.
house.
Absolutely.
So that brings us also to update your lighting.
So bulbs, we're not saying take down all your light fixtures.
No.
We're telling you to change out those yellow bulbs to cool white. So yes, the yellow bulbs, like the warm yellow, is cozy when you're living in the home, but you're trying to sell the home and you're trying to make sure everyone can tell what color your walls are. And if you have those yellow bulbs, it makes everything look older, yellow, dimmer. So cool white. You want to switch to all your bulbs to cool white.
And we recommend you do that before we have pictures done because it makes your pictures look a little more luxurious and stand out more. And it even kind of makes your house look a little bigger when people are in there.
Guys, don't forget the minor repairs. I'm going to jump into this for a little bit. So before you list your home, you can choose whoever you want to do the repairs. like a handyman or whatever. And if you do them before the home is listed, it'll save you a little money because you get to choose. But once you guys get under contract and something is found, the buyer's going to ask you to use an actual licensed tradesman, and that can like double if not triple the price, right?
Yeah. Lastly, I would say deep clean everything. Baseboards, fans, grout, all
windows,
window sills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the baseboards are a huge one. I think if you have
because nobody thinks about like the dust that gets on the very top of that baseboard, cobwebs too, like just throughout the entire house. Grout lines in your shower, that's huge to clean.
Especially down here with the hard water.
Yes.
Try to get those hard water stains off. If you have glass, you don't want white grout looking pink.
No, you don't.
No. So to recap, our prep that pays you would be fresh paint, relatively cheap, curb appeal, clean it up, de-weed, declutter,
pressure wash,
debug.
Yes.
What did we say? Declutter.
Mm-hmm. Update your bulbs.
Yep, update your bulbs. Deep clean everything, and
make all those minor repairs. Yep. Loose handles, chipped corners, tiny things that whisper, what else is wrong inside this house?
Yes, that loose handle on the toilet, you know.
Or the running toilet.
Oh, that water never stops going. Yeah, right. You might want to get that fixed.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, let's go into the seller mindset. Confidence, not chaos.
So, as we know, selling a home can bring tons of emotions. Memories live inside those walls. Mm-hmm. I remember moving out of the house that I brought all my kids home from the hospital. And I think I cried so much because I didn't want to leave. But buyers aren't buying your history. They're buying their future potential.
Exactly. Like you mentioned, you were crying because you brought your kids all home there. Well, maybe this new couple who wants to buy your home is going to be bringing their kids there. So,
Absolutely.
For sure. Detach with love. You know, your home is now a product on the market. We're packaging it for your best return. And think like the investor brain, not the nostalgia brain, as hard as that can be to shut off. Especially when you've been in a home for so many years and you've done so much work to it and stuff. I know my parents moved down here 4 years ago, but the house we had up north, they made it their own, like their dream home. They didn't expect that their daughter was going to move down here 10 years ago and they were going to follow me. But it was hard for them because they had their house exactly how they wanted it. Their kitchen, everything.
Yeah. Well, I've seen sellers, have a home that's been in their, family for generations. It's been passed down, and that's been really hard. So we understand it's hard and it's emotional, and we're here to, for all of that. Yeah. So
let's talk about a healthy seller mindset, what it looks like.
So one of the things that sellers may think, I'll declutter even if I love that mug collection. Feedback isn't an insult, guys. It's a strategy. So if let's say, we'll talk about one of the houses I have on the market right now. People have been coming in there saying the house looks great. They love it. But when we asked for honest, brutal feedback, they told me they hated the bathrooms. Well, we have to fix that. Mm-hmm. So that feedback is not insulting you, but it's just how they feel. And if we just hear one off thing, we're not going to make it a big deal. But if we're hearing the same thing, yes, over and over, we're going to have to address it. So, and please be flexible with your showings.
Please. People will not be able to buy your home if they cannot see your home.
So when a buyer goes into a neighborhood and they're driving around, if they missed your home online when they were looking and they see a for sale sign in your front yard, and they think, oh man, that one's for sale too, I want to check that out.
Yeah.
And you only give them, an hour, whatever to come and take a look, but be flexible because you may miss a buyer if you're not.
Yes. Flexibility equals offers and resistance equals crickets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with that being said, we will be right back from a quick break. Okie dokie. Let's move on to the big thing, pricing. The difference between offers and tumbleweeds.
Yeah, let's get into pricing. The spicy topic.
Sellers' confidence is not overpricing. Confidence is accurate pricing based on data or data, depending on who you are, how you want to say that. But that's where we come into play for you.
Right. So your strongest buyers are going to come in the first 7 to 10 days. And if you overprice it, they're not even going to click on your listing.
Right. And then we get to price reductions. And reductions smell like old leftovers.
Ew.
Yeah, nobody wants those, right?
Nope. No one wants old leftovers. So we're going to look at the comps, the condition, the upgrades, supply and demand in your area. Cause we're in an area down here in Tampa and little pockets, one pocket could be a seller's market. Another pocket could be a buyer's market. So it's just different. So we look at that area, and give you some data. Buyer activity, seasonal trends.
And no, your Zestimate does not
count as an appraisal.
Count as an appraisal.
And we actually take the Zestimate away when we list your home. There's a way we can do that. So you should be, if you're, working with a listing agent, you need to ask them to do that for you.
Yeah. That way people don't have a fictitious number in their mind when they're coming to look at your home.
Well, the longer it sits on the market, Zillow actually goes, the Zestimate goes down.
Yep. So, price smart means you get traffic. Traffic means, offers. And offers give us negotiating power. So it's math and marketing, not magic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, But that's, again, where we come into play. And like Yhotzmine said, we look into everything for you before putting your home on the market.
Well, we need to know how many homes are on the market in your neighborhood before we even come to your house to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's important. So if you're out there interviewing agents, you need to ask that question when they come to, do that listing appointment. How many homes are for sale in my neighborhood?
And if they can't answer that,
call us.
Yep.
You're homegirls.
We got you. Which, bringing us marketing, not magic. Let's talk about marketing, how it makes buyers stop scrolling.
All right. So let's be real, Jen. Buyers scroll Zillow like TikTok at 2 a.m. Photos either stop them or they keep going.
Yep, absolutely. Cell phone photos and bad lighting.
Oh my goodness.
Energy is not the vibe. We don't want that energy. We don't want yourself. If a listing agent comes in with just their phone and they're not saying, hey, we're going to have drone footage taken, we're going to have a photographer come in, call us.
Yes.
We're talking like pro photography, clean lines, bright angles, the drone shots, maybe even a video, a floor plan done.
Matterport, where you can click on the dot and go through the entire home. For the people that live outside of the area that we're in that can't get into the home to see it, that Matterport really matters so that they can do a walkthrough.
Exactly.
With their agent before they do the video tour.
Right. So what we do.
High quality images.
With the white lights that we recommend.
Yes. We actually do an extra flash as well, or the photographer does. We don't do it.
You don't want us to.
No. Video walkthroughs.
Yep. 3D tours, especially for the out-of-state buyers like you were mentioning.
Social media reels. We have lots of fun with those. Email blast to agents and buyers. So I'll jump into that really quickly and just kind of give you a breakdown of that. So when we list your home on the MLS, what happens is it matches with buyers that buyer agents have set up searches for, and it allows us to do something called reverse prospecting. So we can see how many buyers match your home if they mark it as a favorite, and we actually reach out on a daily basis
to those agents. We also do targeted ads, not post and pray. Like, we actually make sure we're posting to the area, to the demographic, to all the things you can possibly think of on many different platforms in order to get your house out there.
Well, we also have that great thing, like your phone's listening to you kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, that creepy thing. That
absolutely can't and if they're within 15 miles of your home, and they're
pop up.
It'll pop up. That's right. On Instagram and Facebook. So
yeah. So, I mean, that's a pro.
Well, it is a pro because everything's digital and everybody wants instant gratification when they're looking at their phone. So
for sure. Yep. So we don't just list your home, needless to say.
We launch it.
We launch it. Yep. Celebrity entrance level energy, I like to call it.
Yes. Bring it.
So
let's move on to your favorite thing.
Yes.
Staging. The feeling that sells the house.
Mm-hmm. Buyers buy emotionally first and logically second. So staging creates the emotion.
Well, I'm going to interject here and give you guys a fun fact. The first 8 seconds a buyer walks in your home, they know whether they're going to buy or not. Yep. 8 seconds. So that's your driveway, your entryway, and then just past the front door. That's all they get.
Yep. Your curb appeal.
Yeah, that curb appeal we were talking about. So think model home clean. Simple decor, rooms that feel open, and space to breathe is so important.
Yes, and that's, again, going back to our first segment on here is the fresh paint in neutral colors. Not having a SpongeBob shower curtain up, preferably. Correct. So some pro staging rules that we like to go by: neutral bedding and towels. Mm-hmm. If you don't have them, we'll supply them.
Right. Your bed needs tons of throw pillows. I know that.
Make it look comfy and cozy.
Right.
No, they're not going to probably lay on your bed, but it's the look of it.
Well, yeah, it's the look of it.
Symmetry. This is my huge thing. My huge thing is symmetry. Please. It's just pleasing to the brain. I think a lot of people feel that way. If you have a picture and it's crooked, as soon as you walk in your door, it's not going to, people aren't going to be like, oh my God, I don't want this house because that picture is crooked, but it's something they notice.
Well, they're going to call your house the house with a crooked picture on the wall.
Exactly.
When they're referring back to it.
Yeah. Oh, remember that house when we walked in, it had that big cow picture that was crooked on the wall?
So remove any oversized furniture, guys. Look, you want to be able to picture, or buyers want to be able to visualize like what they can put in there. And if your oversized furniture is like, kind of creating a tight walkway or whatever, they're just going to write it off.
Right. Again, going back to, they want to visualize their stuff,
not
themselves in your house, not yours.
Right.
And I like doing this, a touch of greenery, a fake plant, a real plant, some flowers, just a little bit.
So I was just reading the other day on a website that realtors, have access to, that remember those cute little like food decor, like
like the fake lemons and all those things.
All those things are coming back.
Oh, absolutely. The wooden bowl with the lemons all in it. Mm-hmm. Sign me up. A vase with lemons in it. Definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it. Put that on top of a countertop or in the corner. Perfect. Yes.
Well, we're clear countertops. No coffee makers, toasters,
no
air fryers.
All you should have on there is like a small plant, a decor thing. That's
we can put some.
We do like layering charcuterie board type things. It's decorative. You want decorative,
right?
If you have a knife block, just hide it away.
Right. Put it in your pantry.
Put the things away from your countertop again, so they can see how much counter space your home offers them.
Yeah.
So
guys, if a buyer walks in and says, I could live here, Jen and I have done our job.
For sure. And like I mentioned, a lot of times we have some stuff that if your house just needs like a little zhuzhing up, we've got you covered for that kind of stuff. I feel some good agents, if, they're like, oh, you need this. Here's like a $500 list of just home decor stuff.
Right.
Meh.
So let's talk about my fun tip, showings that win them in 8 seconds.
Yeah, let's go. First impressions happen fast, like blink fast.
So if you guys could do something amazing, like before any of the showings that happen, turn on your lights. Open your curtains, open your blinds, turn the AC down to a comfy temperature, If you have walk out of your house, walk back in, see if there's a strong smell. If there is, do one of those room sprays or whatever.
Like a light fragrance.
Yes, because if an agent shows up and everything is already done, the walkthrough of the house goes a lot easier.
Right.
And I've even had people leave cute little notes on the counter for the buyer walking through.
Yep.
I've even seen like a little pop-up book where they, do a quick little video tour they can use to walk through the house with.
I've seen a lot of people with like the lights that have like the diffuser and stuff. They kind of turn those on just to set the ambiance in the house.
Absolutely.
When they walk in. Buyers definitely appreciate it. I know their agents do, as someone who represents buyers. And please love them, but take Fido and Foofy with you, please. Pets and buyers have different social calendars.
Well, while we're talking about pets, so before your photos, I'm telling you right now, if
put the litter box somewhere else.
Even the cat scratcher. If people see that in a photo, they can smell your house through the photo.
Even if your house doesn't smell.
Correct. So get rid of it. You can put it back after the photo. Yep. And I even have my sellers hide like the dog toys and stuff before showing.
Put the dog food bowls, like the garage. We don't photograph your garage.
Nope.
Not usually. Put the dog items in the garage for pictures, the cat items in there, and then take them somewhere or have a neighbor have them or something. Please. There's nothing worse than when a buyer is opening a closet door and out pops a cat.
So I'm going to tell you.
And I love them, but buyers may not.
I have pets myself, but I went into a showing with a buyer and did not know that there were dogs inside of a crate inside of the office. Jeez. We opened the door and I thought we were going to be viciously attacked, but they were in a cage. So I don't suggest doing that. I mean, if it's a last minute, thing and you can't do anything else, do that. But
bring your animals for a walk.
Right. Take them on a walk.
If it's a last minute showing and you just have some dogs, take them for a walk.
Right.
Oh,
if your cat hides under the bed, like they're skittish of people, you can leave it behind. But
if it will be hiding and not in a closet, preferably.
Right.
True story, guys. True story.
So, guys,
behind the shower curtain one time. That was really.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
You just never know.
No. So, time equals interest, guys.
So we like to say if they're in there for under 5 minutes, like 5 minutes or under. Immediate pass for them. Yeah. Not interested. Didn't do it for them.
So 15 minutes kind of 15 plus minutes kind of equals like, hey, I'm interested.
Yeah.
A second showing, they're serious.
Absolutely.
They're placing their furniture.
Yep.
The tape measure comes out. They're practicing your sold smile, or you're practicing your sold smile.
Yeah.
With that being said.
So go back to our first segment on this episode and just make sure those things are all done again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We say it's prep that pays for a reason.
So, Jen, let's take a quick break. When we come back, let's talk about incentives and how to win buyers without dropping the price.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, guys. We're going to talk about how to win buyers without dropping the price. This is really important, especially in today's market, especially in our area with all this new construction that's going on.
Yeah. So one word, incentives. We price cuts hurt the wallet for you. Incentives, smarter alternative, I think.
I think so. So some of the examples of what an incentive would be helping out with closing costs or prepaids, a rate buy down credit.
Especially in this market, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Home warranty, include appliances or TVs.
Be flexible with your move in and move out dates as well.
Yeah. I definitely think going back to the rate buy downs, I know a lot of lenders that we work with, they're willing to offer the 1 year rate buy down.
The 1 year, 1% rate buy down for us.
Mm-hmm. So that's just something to be aware of, because I feel a lot of sellers right now aren't fully in the loop on those types of things.
Well, right now in our market, we're definitely seeing, if you're not offering it, buyers are asking for it.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many contracts I've gotten my hands on in the past couple of weeks that have said they want 3% concessions.
And closing costs covered and things like that, you know. A $2,000 incentive can end up saving you a $10,000 reduction in the end. So again, that's what we call math that works.
Yeah, that's not girl math either.
No. Definitely not. Nope.
No. So let's just talk about some negotiation and where equity is won. This is game time. This is my favorite time. Yep. Strategy over emotion.
Oh, yeah. So a strong agent, such as ourselves,
right?
We read motivation. You know, we want to build leverage for you. If you have solar panels, they haven't been paid off, guess what? We're leveraging that. Hey, our seller will pay off the solar panels at closing if, you know, rather than going down another $5,000 or something.
And reading that motivation is when we're, you know, putting together our seller reports or we're getting a showing that's happening. If that agent's been there more than once,
oh yeah,
we know that they've given us more than one offer to keep coming back.
Right. We know the buyers want it.
Right.
So,
right.
Again, goes back to building leverage on it too.
We handle your inspection negotiations. I like to not do anything other than, you know, clear the 4-point inspection.
Right.
So, I mean, as a seller, if we did our job correctly in the beginning and we did that pre-listing inspection and we've gotten all these things, you know, done, we've got a clean 4-point and we shouldn't have any of these issues.
No, especially in today's market, I think 4-point, especially like you mentioned, with how many concessions are being asked. It's 4-point. That's it. Like,
so a 4-point is the 4 major components of your house. It's your roof, your HVAC, which is your AC, your electrical, and your plumbing.
Yes. We also manage your deadlines. You do not need to worry about a single thing. We manage everything from when the escrow is put into the account. We manage your home inspection, like
the title commitment.
Yep, your title commitment.
Loan commitment.
All the commitments. We're committed to the commitments for you.
That's right. And we know where to push and where to pivot, guys.
Yes. So negotiations, it's not arguing. It's a game of chess, I like to think of it as.
100%. So your team matters more than you think, guys.
Absolutely.
So you want a team who negotiates like attorneys, markets like a Fortune 500 company, and advocates for you like your family.
Yep. You want someone who tells you the truth, even if the truth is, hey girl, your Barney room needs to kind of go, and the SpongeBob guy has to go down back to Bikini Bottom. But in all seriousness, you deserve a team that markets well, negotiates well, and communicates clearly to you. I think back in our first episode, we couldn't emphasize communication enough. It's one of our top things.
So one of the things I like to ask, and I know you ask this too when we go to listing appointments, even when working with buyers, is what's the most important thing to you about this transaction? We get a different answer every time.
Every time.
It could be communication. It could be, transparency from the agent, working with someone that's like your homegirl, that you can just talk to, whatever. So whatever's important to you, you need to make sure that you're interviewing 3 different agents. You're finding the agent that works best for you, with all the things that you're looking for.
Who you feel confident in.
That's right. Because when it's time to have harsh conversations, if you just like Sally Sue enough to let her in your home, but not, invite her to dinner after this is over with, maybe Sally Sue should not be selling your home.
No.
Say that 3 times.
Right. You want someone who protects your equity like it's their own, because it is.
Yeah. When the market throws surprises, our experience equals
money saved.
Yes, girl.
So let's wrap this episode up here.
Selling a home, guys, is not just about luck. It's about preparation, presentation, pricing, and partnership with homegirls like ourselves. Mm-hmm. When those things align,
sold signs follow.
That's right. And everything we touch turns up sold.
Exactly. So if you found that this episode helped you understand the process better or made you laugh, because, we like to laugh and have fun.
Absolutely.
While learning, please share it, like it, follow us, and send it to a friend who's thinking about selling soon. Don't ghost us.
Yeah. Don't keep good information to yourself, guys.
Nope. If you know someone who is thinking about selling or buying, in our market, sharing is caring in the world of real estate. So please go ahead and do so. And if you feel that you have more questions, please reach out to us. Our phone number is 813-649-5559.
Absolutely. This is the Homeowner Hotline. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.